Hey everyone! Today the spotlight is on a car that doesn't just show up, it demands to be noticed. We're looking at the 2026 Nissan Juke. If you're tired of every crossover looking exactly the same, this is definitely one to pay attention to. When the Juke first landed on the scene over a decade ago, it was the ultimate wild child. People didn't know what to make of it. It was polarizing, it was quirky, and it was undeniably bold. It carved out its own path when every other car was trying to play it safe. Fast forward to 2026, and Nissan has managed to take that same rebellious energy and give it a massive dose of maturity and cutting-edge tech. It's like the Juke grew up, but it never lost its edge. Looking at this new model, it's clear that this isn't just a quick facelift, it's a full-on statement. This car is built for anyone who needs the practicality of a crossover for daily life, but refuses to drive something that feels like an appliance. Over the next few minutes, we're going to take a detailed look at everything this vehicle brings to the table, from that aggressive new exterior and premium cabin to the punchy engine and the pricing that might just make this a perfect next daily driver. Let's start with the first thing everyone notices, the face. The 2026 Nissan Juke grabs your attention right away, with a design language that feels way more aggressive and grown up than the older versions. The front end is dominated by those incredibly slim LED daytime running lights. They sit like sharp eyebrows above the main headlamps, giving the car a focused, almost mean look. This split light design is the Juke's signature, but for 2026, it's been refined to look much sleeker and more integrated into the bodywork. The V-Motion grille is now larger and finished in a bold, high-gloss black, giving the car a confident character that looks ready to pounce. As we move to the side, check out those muscular shoulder lines. They sweep back from the front all the way to the rear, creating a real sense of movement even when the car is just sitting in a driveway. The black body cladding along the wheel arches and side skirts isn't just there to look rugged, it emphasizes the crossover DNA. It's a reminder that while this car loves the city, it's built to handle a bit of the rough stuff too. And we have to talk about the wheels. Depending on the specific variant, there are 18 to 19-inch alloy wheels that fill out those arches perfectly. They plant the car firmly on the road, giving it a wide-track, sporty stance. At the back, the transformation is just as impressive. The rear features sharp LED taillights that wrap around the corners, which helps the car look wider and more stable. There's a compact but functional rear spoiler that adds a nice touch of aerodynamic energy. It's a design that balances fun and premium in a way that very few other subcompact SUVs can actually pull off. The moment the door opens, it's obvious that the 2026 Juke has moved into a higher league. If the exterior is about making a statement to the world, the interior is all about the person behind the wheel. The centerpiece of the cabin is the dual digital display setup. There is a fully digital driver's instrument cluster that shows all the vital stats like speed, navigation, and safety alerts right in the line of sight. Right next to it is the large 12.3-inch central touchscreen. This dashboard is tilted slightly toward the driver, creating a modern, tech-driven atmosphere that feels light years ahead of the original Juke. But it's not just about the screens. The material quality has been stepped up significantly. There are more soft-touch materials on the dash and the doors, and the well-shaped monoform seats provide excellent support. These seats are designed to keep the driver and passengers comfortable whether they're nipping through city traffic or settling in for a long highway cruise. They really help keep fatigue away on those longer trips. The infotainment system itself is very intuitive. It supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, meaning you can just hop in and have your maps and music ready to go without messing around with cables. For anyone who loves high-quality audio, the available Bose Personal Plus system is a game-changer. It features speakers built directly into the headrests, providing an immersive 360-degree sound experience that is extremely rare in this class of car. Another great touch is the subtle ambient lighting. It isn't distracting, it just adds a calm, premium mood to the cabin by highlighting the curves of the center console and door handles during night drives. Now, let's talk about what's happening under the hood. For 2026, the Juke is primarily offered with a refined 1.0-liter three-cylinder turbocharged petrol engine. Don't let the small displacement fool you. This engine produces between 115 and 120 horsepower, with a healthy amount of torque available very early in the rev range. In real-world driving, this setup feels incredibly agile. In the city, where this car will spend most of its time, the turbo kicks in quickly to give that zip needed to merge into traffic or dart into a tight parking spot. When hitting the highway, the car remains stable and confident. It doesn't feel like a small car on the open road. The steering has a reassuring weight, and the wind noise is muffled quite well. There is a choice of transmissions, a crisp 6-speed manual for those who like total control, or a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic, or DCT. The DCT is particularly impressive because it offers smooth gear transitions that keep the engine in its sweet spot without that annoying rubber band feel found in some other cars. The suspension has also seen some fine-tuning. It absorbs road imperfections, like those pesky potholes and speed bumps, with a quality that feels much more expensive than the price tag suggests. And for the budget-conscious, the fuel efficiency is a standout feature. In real-world conditions, consumption stays remarkably low, around 5.5 to 6.0 liters per 100 kilometers. This makes it an efficient daily companion that won't require constant visits to the petrol station. For those looking for even more efficiency, the Hybrid 143 version uses Nissan's clever tech to bring those fuel numbers down even further, making it a very smart pick for commuters. We can't talk about a 2026 model without mentioning safety. The new Juke is packed with the Safety Shield 360 suite. This includes intelligent emergency braking with pedestrian and cyclist detection, which can actually help stop the car if it senses a collision before the driver does. There is also lane intervention and blind spot warning, which are absolute lifesavers on busy multi-lane highways. One feature that really stands out is the intelligent around view monitor. Using 4 different cameras, it creates a virtual bird's-eye view of the car, making parking in tight city spaces totally effortless. It's these hidden technologies that make the car feel like a true partner on the road. So, what is it going to cost to get a 2026 Juke? The expected starting price in Europe is estimated at around 23,000 to 25,000 euros for the entry-level Ascenta trim. Of course, as you move up to the N-Connecta, Tecna, or the sporty N-Sport trims, the price will increase toward the 30,000 euro mark, depending on how much extra tech is added. When you consider the bold design, the massive jump in interior quality, and the full safety suite, the pricing feels very well balanced. The Juke remains a highly attractive option for younger drivers, small families, or anyone looking for a distinctive crossover that doesn't blend into the sea of gray SUVs in the supermarket parking lot. The market expectation is high because Nissan actually listened to the feedback. They kept the soul of the Juke, but fixed the ride quality and the interior tech. The 2026 Nissan Juke is proof that you don't have to grow up to be mature. It's a car that still knows how to have fun, but it now has the brains and the refinement to back it up. Whether it's the striking exterior or the tech-heavy cabin, this vehicle feels ready for the future. What do you think? Does the new design win you over, or do you miss the bug-eye look of the original? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more looks at the latest in the automotive world.